And it says when, now we want time, will 0.75 or 75% of the PCs sold at Best Buy have Intel's latest coprocessor. That means that 0.90 over 1 plus 3.5e to the negative 0.339t equals 0.75. Now, one of the easiest ways to cope with this, because here's the problem. This guy, which is what I want, is in the denominator. So one of the easiest things to do to save you some pain is just clear the denominator where this becomes 0.90 equals 0.75 times that set of parentheses. Now, I can divide at this point. Don't multiply it through because it ends up being really messy. Now, just divide both sides by 0.75. So if I take 0.90 divided by 0.75, that's 1.2 equals that set of parentheses. Now it's the drill, right? Isolate E, so subtract 1 from both sides. Divide by 3.5. And 0.2 divided by 3.5, 0.057. And then what do? Take the natural log of both sides. And bring the exponent down in front so that the natural log of 0.057 equals minus 0.339t, natural log of E. And we know the natural log of E is 1. So t is the natural log of 0.057 divided by negative 0.339, which is approximately natural log of 0.057 divided by negative 0.339 ends up being 8.5. What's the units? That is the painless way, as painless as you can make it, of doing that particular problem. And then the process for each one of these when you have to solve for t is the same. How long will it be, t, before 45% is the latest coprocessor? So we know that essentially I want t, and this is p of t, so that 0.90 over 1 plus 3.5 e to the negative 0.339t equals 0.45, and that's 0.45 over 1. Multiply to clear the fraction. 0.90 equals 0.45 times 1 plus 3.5 e to the negative 0.339t. Divide by 0.45, so 0.90 over 0.45 equals 1 plus 3.5 e to the negative 0.339t. And that should be 1/2, 0.90. No, it's going to be 2, isn't it? 0.45. It's going to be 2. 1 plus 3.5 e to the negative 0.339t. Once you work enough of these, you actually know where it's going. So 1 equals 3.5 e to the negative 0.339t. Divide by 3.5, so 1 over 3.5 equals e to the negative 0.339t. Take the natural log of both sides, so the natural log of 1 over 3.5 equals negative 0.339t, natural log of e. And we know the natural log of e is 1. So that t equals the natural log of 1 over 3.5 divided by minus 0.339. If you had to do a lot of these problems, what you would do is create a formula. Or all you would do is you put in the variables. So the natural log of 1 divided by 3.5 and divided by negative 0.339 equals 3.7. If I had to do a lot of these, I would take the original formula or actually I would even do it with a y, because y equals c over 1 plus a e to the negative b times t, and solve it for t. I do a lot of them. Because the drill would be the same, right? Multiply both sides, clear the denominator, right? Then multiply c, and then divide c into y, and then do the thing, and then you'd end up with the natural log of divided by essentially b in the end. And then it would be just like the quadratic formula. You just plug it in, 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 and continually solve for t. And that's what I would do if I had to do that. Business application rather than a science application.